more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more. We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more, but to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more, but to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
Hi and welcome to College Park, and I'm joined here today by Kuhn. If you want to introduce yourself firstly.
Hi everybody, back again for another commentary session in College Park, and really looking forward to the game today.
And I'm Brian Fitzpatrick from BF Sports Analysis, and we're delighted to produce the stream for you today, which is sponsored by AIB, proud sponsors of Trinity Rugby. It's a lovely day in College Park, barely a breeze and very dry conditions, so expecting a good game of running rugby. And we'll go through the Trinity team to start.
Yeah, so starting off with the front row of Jerry Carr, Zach Baird and Tom Connolly. The second rows, Joan Beckes and Dan Barron, followed up by a back row of Kevin Jackson, Aaron Coleman and Dermot McCormick, who captains the side. In the back line, it's Cormac King at 9 with Hugh Kennedy at 10. We've got Victor Allen and Louis McDonough in the centres, with John Francis Campbell on the left wing, James Dillon on the right wing and Charlie Beckett at fullback. There's a bench of Conal Henchy, Cole Kelly, Jack Carney, Dave Walsh, Oscar Coley and Zach Quirk.
And then for Ballynahinch, we have Ulster Academy player George Saunderson, Clayton Milligan, top AIL point scorer with 5 tries, try scorer, in a hooker for Ballynahinch. Kyle McCall, former Ulster player, captain on the side of tighthead prop. Tommy Donnan, ex-captain at the second row with Declan Horrocks. Callum Irvine at 6, Zach McCall, brother of Kyle, at 7, Bryn Ward up at 8, and in the backs Chris Gibson starts at 9, Dominic Clapcott, who had a try last week against Terranure, at 10, Aaron Sexton, Ulster player, he's down this week on the left wing, Mark Best and Paul Kerr in the centres, Ethan Graham, another Ulster Academy player, on the right wing, and Conor Rankin, who's had 10 conversions, 3 penalties this year, in a fullback. On the bench for Ballynahinch is Harry McCormack, John Dixon, Bradley Lunny, Conor McKee, Jack Milligan and Aaron Cairns. And the teams are coming onto the pitch now, arriving for the change rooms. The claps are beginning to come from near the change rooms. And how's the week of training been this week?
Yeah, good. You know, obviously Trinity 0 for 4 so far in the league, so trying to keep the spirits high in the club. You know, it's tough work, but the lads are still digging in. Bit more of a positive performance last week against City of Armagh, although they did run out losers 25-23 in the end. But yeah, the energy's been high around the club, and lads are just really dying to finally try and get a reward for all the hard work they're putting in. And
Shannon, they've had Ballynahinch have had a few results. So the Shannon win last week. They had a loss against Lansdowne in the Aviva Stadium, and a loss with almost an opportunity to draw in Lakelands against Ternier in round 1. I think it was Con they played in round 2. So it'll be an interesting matchup today. Trinity with a lot to prove. Hinch trying to keep on form and chase into that top 4. They're currently sitting 5th at the moment. Both teams taking this pitch here now. Slightly delayed kickoff here by 1 minute. Looking like Ballynahinch here to kick off. Bear pit beginning to fill up, but more filled up on this side of the pitch by the sounds of the crowds around us. We're in our brand new gazebo, which is a lot more solid than the last one, so we're a little bit less worried about taking off, but certainly not today. Dominic Clapcock kicks us off. Trinity return. There's Thomas Connolly getting involved in that tackle, offloaded away. Hinch carry. 2-man pod outside, gone out the back. They move it to the width. And there's Bryn Ward, former Inst. Carried by tight end Kyle McCall, and they go back blind. Mark Best down the blind. Chris Gibson moves it in. Ulster Academy prop George Saunderson carries. Clapcott pass a little bit behind, and Trinity have the turnover. No vantage play, but good defensive set by Trinity there.
Yeah, that was animalistic. They were flying off the line there. It's clearly something that's been worked on in training all week. The lads are seem really fired up for this one, and they're not going to go down without a fight today.
Yeah, that was lovely shape from Hinch that whole phase as well, wasn't it? So it wasn't easy for Trinity to defend, but held their line well and made their hits.
Yeah, when they snapped back to the blind side there, I thought Trinity could have been in a bit of trouble, but I think it was Victor Allen popped up off the ground and got back on his feet to make that second tackle. Victor Allen, the inside centre, coming from South Africa, playing for Bishops. Himself and Juan Becas in the second row for Trinity actually played together in South Africa, and now here they are on the other side of the world playing for Trinity. Ball in from King there.
Trinity go left. Ball inside. Trinity go out, play to the edge. Come back here now. Pass behind Jerry Carr with the carry. Hit behind the gain line. Ooh, and Zach Bear gets knocked back. Trinity try to regain momentum. On Books with the carry. King moves it. Michael O'Kennedy making his first start of the season. He moves it. Carr with another carry. 2 involvements in this sequence already. Kennedy passes flat. Looking to get to width now again. McCormick moves it. Charlie Beckett on the left wing. Victor Allen. Trying to just work in the phase here, but no break in Ballynahinch just yet. Carry. Kennedy, lovely flat pass, and that's got them over the gain line. Jackson, that carry. Boo McDonough moves it. McDonough gets away. James Dillon, dangerous man. He gets his hands on the ball, but he might be match for pace today with Aaron Sexton on his opposite wing. Aaron Sexton, of course, Ulster player, but he's played a bit for Ireland Sevens as well, and when he was in school he set the Irish schools 100 metre record 10.43 seconds, so dangerous man if he gets his hands on the ball. James Dillon, no slouch though as well.
He regularly claims he's the fastest man in Trinity. I think John Francis Campbell and Callum O'Reilly often challenge that, but he could be.
Trinity steal the line out.
Dan Barron up there for the steal at the back of the line out. Really impressive work from him. He looks to be struggling on his ankle there though after that steal.
Trinity get a bit of momentum on the width here. Victor Allen gets the offload away. King moves it out. Kennedy into Book. Tempo still in the play here. There's Dan Barron back with a carry again. Still quick ball for Trinity. Thomas Connolly, Galway man, making the carry. Luke's again getting through some more work. And turned over by Hinch. Oh, and knocked on. I think that was Kyle McCall. I'd be gutted with that. I think that was a two-man overlap there for him if he could hold that. But yeah, two long passive plays. Team's not looking to kick so far in this game.
Yeah, pretty common theme from Trinity this season. Just going through lots and lots of phases in attack. Not really looking to kick much. I think it's a bit of the philosophy. It seems like just to keep ball in hand and try tire out the opposition. Joan Beckes with lots of carries there. With stats from BF Analysis, he made 18 carries against the City of Armagh last weekend in the AIL, so Trinity will be looking to give the ball to him whenever possible.
King puts the ball in, McCormick goes down to channel 1. Ref calls a reset.
Scrum was reset there, looked to be just wheeling around the first time, so big battle between the two sides.
Have a look here at Connolly versus Saunderson. Two big men made big impacts in the front row.
Channel 1 ball there, McCormick jumping over, but front rows go down, penalty Hinch.
And he put that against Connolly, knee to the ground. First win for Saunderson on that side.
Yeah, that'll do the Hinch pack a world of good, get that first scrum out of the way, and to get a penalty out of it is a brilliant result for them, so their pack will be settled now and into the game properly.
On the left foot, they move up to the halfway line with a line out right in front of us. Clayton Milligan, top point scorer, try scorer in the AIL with 5 at the moment. 1 against Con, 2 against Lansdowne, 2 against Shannon, thrown in here now. 1-3-1 set up. They got to the middle. Nearly another steal from Dan Barron. A peel out. Oh, and they're through. Line break. Oh, and that's a missed tackle. Saunderson's away. Oh, he's caught. Great work by King. Ball moved quickly. Ooh. And Horrocks takes that forward. And looks like they're over. And they are. No, the ref said no. He's gone back. But looks like a penalty for Hinch for not rolling away. Trinity doing well to probably escape without a yellow on that.
Yeah, try scoring opportunity. Very lucky. Very, very lucky indeed.
You must imagine that's against King after making that good tackle. It is where Ballynahinch Mall's obviously going well when your hooker scoring 5 tries, generally speaking anyway. So they're dangerous from this point. Peeled off the last one, expecting them all here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just drive it straight up the guts. I don't think they'll be looking to do anything tricky here.
Looks
So
like
they'll just look to hit the middle here.
Trinity staying down. Into the back middle. Wheeling out. The backs are joining in here now. Looks like they're going to get over. Yeah. And Craig Millen gets his 6th try of the season. And that's a good start for Hinch.
Yeah, like I said, no messing about there for Hinch. They just kind of hit that 3/4 spot nearly at the 15, and then the backs piled in, and it was only going to go one way from there on. You know, when you see backs joining them all, they can definitely smell blood, and they knew the try line was close.
Have another look at that now. Down. Yeah, hit the back middle. Good tight setup from Hinch. Move the ball back smoothly. Those backs joining in, just adding that little bit of extra weight after spinning Trinity around, and Milligan makes the right call when to move and scores.
Connor Rankin on kicking duties here. 10 conversions so far in the AIL this season. Adds another one there. Good kick, and we are 7-0 to Ballynahinch here in College Park.
We have some other scores coming in now as well, as you can see in the live ticker below. So Ternerve gone up against fellow BS Sports Analysis clients, Lansdowne, 1 try, 7-0 there. Shannon and Con have a try apiece, both converted down in Limerick. Trinity kick off here. Hugh Kennedy, of course, brother of Michael. Now I believe at Old Belvo, is that right?
Yeah, he is indeed. Hugh and Mick actually played against each other when Trinity played Belvo in pre-season, just in this August gone by. That was a cool moment for the two brothers.
Ballynahinch setting the box kick. Gibson sticks his left foot on it, and that's a perfect box kick. And it's a knock on. I think that was Charlie Beckett, was it?
Yeah, he started his run up very deep, had a long way to come for that ball, and I think he just misjudged it slightly and seemed to fumble it in the air.
Ethan Graham putting on good pressure there as well. We have a Hinchman down. I think it could be Mark Best.
Sorry, I think I was getting confused with the scrum cap there. I pointed at the wrong guy.
Yeah, no, it's not Mark Best. No, it looks more some other scrum cap. My side betrays me there. Young Munster have just scored a penalty in UCD. Have a stoppage here, so it's a good time to remind about AIB. Thanks very much for sponsoring this stream and sponsor it through the season to allow Trinity to stream for the season, as well as, of course, their sponsorship of other elements of Rugby Club too. And this stream is produced by BF Sports Analysis, providing analysis to a number of AIL clubs, including Trinity. But I've also worked on projects with Ballynahinch in the past too. We'll have another look at the try here. Hold on now, we look like we're back in play. Looks like that was 7 Zach McCall down.
Yeah, his calf strapped up quite heavily there. Might have given it a tweak or something, but it's not good to see this so early on in the game.
Another scrum here, and we get another look at Saunderson versus Connolly. A free kick for early engagement against Trinity.
Yeah, Trinity lacking some discipline at scrum time so far in this game. They're going to need to keep their heads screwed on here because it's such a key part of the game. They need that platform. Can't be affording to just give away free kicks and penalties every single time we go to a scrum.
And Ballynahinch have decided against tapping and going, sticking it in the air and going with a scrum again. Potentially seeking a penalty or looking to launch something special off the scrum here. Good shape from the two boys. Ball spills out the back from Bryn Ward. And lovely cross kick, and he's judged to perfection. The fast man, Aaron Sexton, has his hands on the ball. But he's tackled, and superb work by that Louis McDonough getting back there. Dominic Clapcott attacking the line. Bryn Ward with the carry. Gibson moves it. Clapcott has it again. Short line. Offload away to Mark Best. And it's gone forward, but that was a good attack by Ballynahinch. That's when you put it on an inch perfect cross kick like that, you can't really defend it, can you?
Yeah, James Dillon, he made a good effort, but he was never getting near Aaron Sexton there. Super place kicked from Mark Best. And again, I think Trinity will consider themselves lucky there. Hinch looked like they were motoring really well in the 22.
And Conor taking the lead now in Shannon. Trinity with an exit here. Hinch defending the front line quite heavy here. They've fullback Conor Rankin deep down that side, and Aaron Sexton sort of on a deep half here on this side. Right winger Ethan Graham pushed up flat.
Yeah, the two Trinity centres standing very close to the scrum here in a not so subtle manner. I really wouldn't be surprised if we see a crash ball from Victor Allen here. Or maybe that's what they want Hinch to think.
George Saunderson on this side, Ulster Academy player, former Sullivan student, which of course head coach Adam Craig for Ballynahinch is a staff member of and looking after the rugby there. Saunderson also under 20 prop for Ireland, and he's got a nudge on there, but Trinity get it out. Jim McCormick, great carry and gets over the gain line well, sucking in 2 or 3 defenders. King goes back to Kennedy. O'Kennedy goes long. Ethan Graham moving in field. Nice tackled. Aaron Coleman hopefully potentially getting a choke there with King. The ref called maul, he did not. Ball comes out. Saunderson sent back. Big tackle by Jackson and boot. Another big carry. Bryn Ward on the inside ball, but sent back by Dan Barron. He's given away the penalty for hands on the ruck. Fortunate bit of indiscipline there from Trinity.
Yeah, we seem to be very comfortable, and then shooting ourselves in the foot there. 2 second rows making some big impacts. They're big age gap between the two, but in terms of skill and power, they're very well matched. Dan Barron and Quackis.
And left foot sends us into around the 22. See if Ballynahinch stick with their 5-man line out.
Trinity got some line-out reps against Leinster when they came in and did a training session with them during the week, so hopefully they'll put that to use here. Some great learnings for the lads from that, with all the Leinster World Cup players present.
And Dan Barron makes a fantastic steal against Hinch. Their 6-man line, they went to the back again, and that's the second steal of the game. Huge impact from Dan Barron. Trinity looking to run it out. Charlie Beckett, Englishman, and he gets the high tackle penalty. Tony Smith will be happy with that. Bit of ambitious play paying off.
Yeah, he loves encouraging the play from the 22. As a player myself, obviously, I think it's very enjoyable to watch. Obviously very risky, but when it works, it works. Can't deny that.
Okay, brings us up to the 10.
Zach Baird throwing in here in front of us in his new pair of Mizuno boots. Looking very stylish.
Zach, is he brother, cousin of Ryan?
Yeah, brother, yeah. They were training against each other on Thursday.
Trinity winning at the back. Good place to win the ball. Kennedy moves it. Trinity on the front foot now. All players nearly stacked on this side. Moves it again. Inside ball. Good ruck pressure there. Trinity staying good down the blind. Dan Barron. Dummy but sent back. Great hit by the Ballynahinch pairing. Tommy Donnan makes a big hit there for Hinch. Becky gets his hands off, forced the pass through to Dillon. It's a line break, chips over. Straight into his hands. Decision to chip was right, just execution a little bit in field from James Dillon. Belvedere College man. Coached the second years last year in the school. Double hit but high from Dan Barron there. Gotten much higher. There's been a referee directive in the last 2 weeks about the high tackles. The RFE weren't happy with how it was refed in the first block, leading to the referees being a lot stricter in the last round of games. I think that's our second one here today now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised when I saw those new laws being brought in. I initially didn't really see it ref that much in games I watched, and also games I played in. It was fairly loosely officiated, so it's good to see that refs are blowing it up now, keeping player safety at number one.
There's not going to be too many complaints from Dan Barron on that one anyway.
He'll be looking for his third line-out steal of the game here if he can get one.
Jump more in the middle, just in front of his pod this time. Trinity with good line speed, but again, good ball movement by Ballynahinch. With a steal, and they're through here. Dan Barron, leg drive, keeps his hands free. Oh, and that's great defence, knocking the ball back. Tommy Donnan, former captain of Ballynahinch. Colin Call set up for the carry here. Well tackled, Kieran McCormick. There's a set up to exit. Potentially off 9 here. No, he's gone back to 10. King puts a bit of pressure on, but it's a good clearance by Tapcott. We're up here just short of the 10 on James Dillon's wing. Great bit of play by Trinity to open up.
Yeah. Jeez, we keep finding ourselves talking about him, but Dan Barron with a sensational break there through the middle. He looking for a pass, no one there for him, so he just thought, I'll have a go, and he made about 30-40 metres just by himself there. Very impressive. He was a late call up to the Irish Under-20 World Cup squad this summer just gone by, and you can really see why now. The young man's still eligible for club Under-20 rugby as well, so hopefully we'll see him get a few games for the Trinity Under-20s at some point.
Making impacts like that at AIL, you can only imagine in Under-20s.
It would be nice to have him, yeah.
Is that himself down?
It looks like Tom Connolly down there. I saw him.
It is Tom Connolly. Yeah.
Looked like his foot got trapped in that ruck where Hinch was heading the exit. Might have got trapped underneath someone.
Not a man you want to lose. Connacht the rage player.
He's got a bit of dual citizenship. Connacht underage and now quite heavily involved with Leinster, but we see him training with Leinster very often and getting involved in some of the A games as well.
We have a few score updates for you. So UCD clawed back to 3-3 against Young Munster. Fort Conn extended their lead down Limerick. It did get tied up, and then they got a penalty and now a second try to take them away there. And Ternier have got a penalty as well to bring them 10 points ahead of Lansdowne. Tarf as well have scored a try against Armagh. Converted. We have a little bit of news from Ternier that Lansdowne have just scored a penalty as well to bring them back within 7. Louis McDonough encouraging the lads, one of the more capped players, I'd say, in this Trinity team.
Yeah, not one of the oldest, but yeah, he's been playing AIL consistently for the last 2 seasons. He locked down his starting jersey last season and has never looked back. So he's very experienced.
Former Castleknock captain, of course, but playing 10 in school more so.
Yeah, it's very impressive to bring that level of physicality from a former out half to now a hard-hitting centre.
6 man here for Trinity, and they got to that back middle spot. And they set up and peel off that. With a nice little dummy maul. Go around the corner again. Then moves the ball. Beckett carries, keeps him on the front foot. And we have Cole Kelly on, Canada under 20 captain, on for Thomas Connolly. Trinity decide to go blind, hit the back door. Victor Allen with a good carry. Well, Jerry Carr. Odie gets sent back. Kennedy. It's Books. He moves it again quickly to Kennedy. McDonough. Carry breaks the first tackle. Cole Kelly with his first on the ball action. Oh, and he gets lined up there, and that's a big hit, but the ref gives a penalty for a high shot. I'm not sure I saw that one myself. I might have another look at it.
Yeah, Kevin Jackson getting hit high there. I believe
First
this is
tackle.
his first AIL start after veteran Anthony Ryan dislocated his shoulder last weekend against the city of Armagh. So Kevin's embracing the opportunity, playing very well so far, carrying lots of ball, and just hit high there. So looks like Trinity are going to opt for the sticks.
Okay. Not for us to see, unfortunately, with this camera angle. Yeah, Trinity opting for the sticks. It'd be nice to get off the 0 anyway, get moving again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just with that early maul try for Hinch, you know, Trinity have kind of been chasing the game ever since, and this would be a nice one to get them within that margin where another try would take them into the lead. So Keogh Kennedy will hopefully slot this one over.
UCD taking the lead against Young Munster at home. No mistakes there from Keogh Kennedy, who gets his first points of the season. Trinity without Harry Colbert today for the first time, who's been Trinity's top scorer this season.
Yeah, unfortunate injury to Colbert and to Anthony Ryan as well. So that's 2 really experienced players for Trinity missing out this weekend. But we hope that Colbert's injury isn't too serious. Good opportunity for O'Kennedy and Jackson to learn their trade in the AIL. As we've seen with South Africa's World Cup, when it's all about building squad depth.
Yeah. Victor Allen takes that. From the call, looking to make the hit, and he does. Settle in for King. Set up the box kick. 6 ones up in the air. Victor Allen getting under this, but now it's taken by the Ballynahinch man. Possibly Ethan Graham. Clayton Milligan with the carry up the middle, doesn't get stopped by 2 men. Clapcott moves it behind. Brimore gets his hands on the ball again. Somebody's got a lot of touches so far in this game. Clapcott on the ball inside, turned over. Well defended by Jackson on the inside. Switched on for that.
Showing his worth, absolutely. He's not the biggest in stature, but he brings ferocity in that defensive line.
Former Blackrock SCT player. Of course, probably had a relationship with Tony Smeeth pre-coming to Trinity, as most Blackrock players do.
Yeah, the Tony Smeeth pull on Blackrock players is immense, and look, as such a successful school, we're happy to have it.
We'll get a look at Cole Kelly's first scrum of the game against Saunderson.
He'll love this opportunity, Kohler. He loves that underdog tag.
Put under pressure at the back there. Cole Kelly held himself well there. And he steps in at scrum half. Dan Barron with the carry. James Dillon getting up in the air against Aaron Sexton, but that's a penalty against Dillon. Didn't get his timing right there.
Yeah, very silly penalty. He was nowhere near the ball, really. Just not a good one to give away. You know, if you're chasing up those high box kicks, you got to at least get in the air, make an effort, and show the referee a picture that you're at least competing for the ball. If you stay on the ground, you've only got yourself to blame.
Just got the timing wrong there. Aaron Sexton be happy with that penalty. Discipline definitely been Trinity's biggest issue in this first half.
Yeah, in the face-to-face, kind of both teams look comfortable. Neither team threatening the line too much, but yeah, Trinity's discipline definitely an issue. Good to see King slowing the game down at certain points, looking for that box kick. You know, not putting Trinity.
And Dan Barron gets his third steal. Jack Books finishing up, or Joan Books finishing off the job. But yeah, Ballynahinch keep forcing that space. They must have a move they want to run off that space. You'd imagine. But pressure relieved and Trinity on the chase now. Carried back. Gibson moves it. And the ball's swung out by Clapcott after a lovely little pivot pass by Declan Horrocks. Ethan Graham passes inside. Forward calls come from the Bear Pit. But they get the penalty in the end anyway. Super defence. We get the replay of that up now. Ball goes over the top.
Looks like it was Charlie Beckett, the Englishman, getting that steal.
Good defence by the College Park men. Again with another opportunity. They probably want to capitalise here and get back into the Ballynahinch 22 with less than 10 minutes probably left in this half of rugby.
Yeah, to go trialist in the first half would not be ideal at all. You know, they'll be looking to set something special up here. Louis McDonough coming late.
Oh, he's through, clean through Louis McDonough. He swings the wide pass to James Dillon. Gets the offload to Beckett. Oh, and a lovely no-look pass into McDonough. Oh, and another opportunity goes astray. Well, that was a super break. The speed Louis McDonough hit that at.
Yeah, full stride. It was an absolute peach of a pass from Hugh Kennedy. He didn't even break a stride. Straight through that line with an amazing pass over to James Dillon on that wing. the Trinity backs are really combining well. It's just they're getting the opportunities. Just need to polish one off here to try and get in front of Hinch. But Trinity looking really dangerous, which is good to see.
Five-man liner here, 1-4 setup. Go up the front and another steal. Books that time. Carr with the carry. Kennedy gives it to Coleman. Gets Trinity into that 22. Kennedy gives it to McDonough again, who just made that line break. Calls a high from the bear pit. McCormick carries. Another carry from Coleman. King's best pass. Hugh Kennedy has to carry that. Switch direction. Books carries. Trinity switching direction here. McDonough moves it. Beckett. McDonough. Getting over the gain line. Hugh Kennedy forces it out. And still moving for Trinity. Dermot McCormick. Colin Call with the tackle there. Trinity bench not happy with Colin Call bumping into the scrum half as he stood up. Good carry again from Trinity. Coleman. Belvedere College man. Kennedy. Oh, there's plenty of space in front of him there. Ballynahinch swim off well. Cole Kelly hesitated a little bit into that carry. Now he's under pressure. And Clayton Milligan. James Dillon cleans it up.
Trinity very static onto the ball here. I feel like, do you agree? Just they're kind of standing still and getting put back a lot.
Yeah, Books gives a little bit go forward, but Zach Baird gets put out in the tackle and that's a turnover. And looks like that was Zach McCall with the kit that finally created the turnover. Super defensive set by Ballynahinch, putting Trinity under pressure. Hard to get your tack going when you're going backwards.
Yeah, just Trinity, as Tony Smith calls it, playing some windscreen wiper rugby, just side to side to side with no real punches into the Hinch defensive line, and Hinch looked comfortable there. They could sit back, defend all day long there.
Tariff have got a second try in Castleave. UCD, they've now got their first try and they're 16-10 up against Young Munsters with one try. They're 13-6 up against Lansdowne now. And 12-24 to Con. Yeah, they have their bonus point wrapped up now for Con.
Yeah, Corkon will be happy to get that bonus point. I believe they narrowly missed out on top four last season, which was not up to their high standards that they set for themselves. So every bonus point really matters in this league, and they'll be delighted with that.
Bit of attention here, was that for O'Kennedy?
Yeah, Hugh Kennedy. He's not sure what he was getting looked at. He's had a bit of a quad issue that's gone on for, I think it was throughout the last season. He kind of battled through it. It's just been at him on and off. So we'll pray that it's not that. As you can see, his right quad strapped up quite heavily.
Hinch have set up. Looks like two each side and one in the pocket here. Okay, three on the right, one in the pocket, two on the left. But Kyle McCall's got the better there of Jerry Carr. Stood up, and the ref's given the penalty there. Trinity scrum under pressure today. Some good, some bad.
Yeah, I'd almost prefer if we were consistently okay instead of this heart-wrecking rugby that we play, making some brilliant breaks and then making some terrible mistakes as well. The rhyme not intended there, but Trinity just architects of their own downfall, just playing some brilliant rugby and then making mistakes, giving away penalties. So there's a lot of potential in the group, but really hope we can see that today.
Hinch going with the 5-man again. Front middle. Declan Horrocks takes that. Babcock moves it again wide from this line out. Mark Best squares up. Owens the line break. Oh, and that is a huge hit. James Dillon gets his toe on it, but Charlie Beckett take it down. What a hit on the line break. That was a super bit of play for Ballynahinch to open them up in the first place, but it's the quality of AIL rugby.
Yeah, wow, I'm kind of speechless after that tackle from Beckett. I didn't think he had that in him. That was very impressive stuff. Yeah, Hinch seemed to exploit the lack of hunt on the inside.
Oh, and the line break. Oh, and that is a huge hit.
Middle, which Tony Smith won't be happy with. You often hear coaches saying, if we get beaten on the outside, okay, but never let them through the middle.
I'll have a second look at that again, just because. Well, that scrum comes up with Beckett. Huge.
Cole Kelly be looking to reap revenge here on Saunderson. Saunderson had him for the penalty in the last one, but it's unfortunate he goes to knees there.
Saunders having a good day. Scrum time. Hinch would definitely be happier at scrum time, Trinity at line-out time.
Yeah, it's very, very strange to see a team with such a functioning scrum of a very malfunctioning line-out. I think they've had 4 stolen off them so far, but they're making it up now with 2 scrum penalties. So if they can keep building on that, they'll have a very good platform for themselves.
Hahn with a 5th try. And Turner with a 3rd try, and Lansdowne with a 3rd penalty. (3-2) set up. Call to the back. 1-man lift, nearly gets there. Hinch maul off this one. And made a big gain already, 15 metres deep into that 22. 2 second rows from Trinity pulled out. An advantage to Hinch. In the side. Called. We haven't got a number. But looks like Trinity are getting a chatting to now about their discipline, particularly inside the own 22. Probably 2nd or 3rd penalty in this region.
Yeah, I think McCormick will have some strong words with the pack here and try and get the head screwed on a bit better. There's lots of penalties, so Trinity really wouldn't need a yellow card that would really throw a spanner in their work. So I'm sure they'll try to keep a cap on their discipline there.
Hinch put it into the corner. Can't be long left in this half. 42 minutes of real time gone since the kick-off. Maybe 2 or 3 stoppages, but certainly last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, Trinity will be desperate to escape here without another try conceded.
Trinity look like they're staying down here. 6-man setup. 3-1-2. Back to 6 spread. Kyle McCall in a +1, trying to get the punch going. Trinity seem to have stalled the first push. They're trying to swing it into that side. Aaron Sexton involved, the backs. But it looks like Trinity might have stopped this one. Is that ball coming out? It is coming out. The ball spills out. Good tackle, Hugh Kennedy getting involved in the dirty work there, like a good 10 does. Grimward on the ball, moved to Saunderson, double hit. Jerry Caher and Kevin Jackson. Aaron Coleman goes for the poach. Gibson moves it. Gibson has Kyle McCall here now, the big ball carrier, dangerous close to the line. 66 caps for Ulster. Mark Best decides against throwing the over the top pass, holds on to it wisely.
Kennedy with another hit. He loves getting involved in contact.
Trinity won those 4 or 5 metres back. Very impressive defensively. Horrocks takes that one in, and they go back blind now. 2v1 created. Lou McDonough's going to try force with the touch. Referee's giving it. And it's a good patient try for Hinch.
Yeah, they took Trinity through the phases there. Looked like comfortable defence, but that was a really dangerous sweep back play to the blind, and defensive dividends for Hinch.
I'll have another look at that here.
Good awareness by Chris Gibson to flick that ball back.
Oh, it was good ball moving, difficult to defend. Campbell caught in a 2v1. McDonough nearly getting across, but not quite in the end. And that'll be right in the stroke at half time, and that'll be gutting. 3-12 is a lot different to 3-7, isn't it? Potentially 3-14.
Yeah, we'll see how the kick goes here now, but yeah, Trinity are really going to have to dig deep in the second half if they want anything out of this game. They narrowly lost out last weekend to get a losing bonus, but I think no teams are here in 1A to just try and get losing bonuses. You know, teams are here to win every weekend.
Rankin. And another superb kick by Conor Rankin. Bring up to 12 conversions, 3 penalties for the season. And that's half time on the dot. We'll be back soon, just after half time. And enjoy the break, and we'll join you back in College Park soon enough.
To do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more, but to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more, but to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We're back here in College Park. Trinity down 3-14 to Ballynahinch. Ballynahinch with a late try in the second half, swinging back off a goal line attack down the blind side, scoring. Good carry again by Hinch. I think that's Ethan Graham, but stripped. But Ballynahinch looked like they retained the ball. Clayton Milligan fighting off Aaron Coleman and Cormac King. That's a disappointing drop. Kyle McCall.
Yeah, it's his second handling error of the game. Had one very similar in the first half, which is rare to see for the man with 66 caps for Ulster. It's very surprising.
Of course, Lisburn-based Wallace man himself and his brother Kyle from Wallace. But this now gives Trinity an opportunity now. But attacking scrum.
Yeah, as we saw towards the end of the first half, Trinity scrum was under serious pressure. So
let's see what fixes Hursty's put in today now.
Yeah.
Reset. Trinity stacking their blindside winger here behind Hugh Kennedy.
Yeah, John Francis Campbell hasn't seen a huge amount of ball in the first half, so maybe that's something that Tony Smeath is thinking, that if they can get him on the ball a bit more, it might boost Trinity and try to get them over the line.
James Dillon right in the touchline.
Nice little crossfield kick, like Hinch had in the first half, maybe.
Channel 1 ball and they move it quickly, playing flat. 13 and they move it quick again. Oh, Dermot McCormick, he holds it and he keeps going forward. Good work by the number 8, the Clongowes man. Jerry Carr, Ross Gray getting over the gain line. Quick ball again for Trinity. Lou McDonough, oh, he's so good at that little shuffle right at the line. Jean Books, the South African, again putting a bit of pace in there. Get Trinity over the gain line. Coleman,
very
isolated. Trinity keep hold of it. Baird in the ball quickly on Books. Trinity just playing off 9 here, trying to keep the tempo in the game, but maybe getting a little predictable at this stage. Hugh Kenny try to get his hands on the ball. Jerry McCormick chopped. Hugh Kenny runs to the ref. That'll be a reset. Our scrum now to Trinity. Probably prefer that than trying to keep in their face shape there, wouldn't they? Nice launch opportunity. 20-metre touchline, difficult to defend that blind side now.
Yeah, with the dangerous backs, they'll be licking their chops here. This is a really good opportunity for them. If Hugh Kennedy can pick a nice pass that could be over there, he seems to have recovered from that late hit there a few minutes ago. He's back up on his feet. Looks like he's still feeling his ribs. A bit sore.
Clontarf have scored a third try to go 21-5 ahead of Armagh. And Ternier have gone 21-9 up with another penalty. Both of them on 3 tries at the moment, possibly seeking out that bonus point. Three line up with James Dillon behind the scrum. Rest of the backs on the left here. Campbell right in the touchline. Oh, and James Dillon gets his hand on the ball, but that is a big impact. Kevin Jackson gets over the gain line. Carried by Jack Books. Gains another 2 metres. Coleman with the carry, good leg drive in the contact, makes 3 metres over there. Kevin Jackson on the ball now. gets stopped. Grimward involved in the tackle. Bit of tempo here now by Trinity. Coleman sent back. Bit of a latch from Cole Kelly, but doesn't help. Card nice and low with the carry. Counter ruck from Kyle McCall. Angela hands in the ruck there, but Trinity were on the ref was on the far side. Cole Kelly takes some goes, slows it down. Aaron Coleman doing some good work, getting over the gain line. Another pick and go from Trinity.
Yeah, here come the heavies close into the line. Trinity with that pick and go. They must only be 2 metres out at this stage.
Bit of tempo in the pick and go now. Carr with that one. Ballynahinch just throwing bodies at it. Callum Irvine with the big hit there.
Looks like a bit of a fumble going on there. The ref was on the other side of the ruck.
Coleman might have got over. Did he force it back? Trinity looking to move it. Lou McDonough. Has he got over? Has he held up? He's just short.
Inches now at this stage.
John Books still inches away. Move the few defender. Dermot McCormick. Advantage Trinity.
The backs look to be sweeping left now. James Dillon screaming for it.
Cole Kelly. Oh, he's gone for it. No, just short. Cormac King looking blind. Lou McDonough beats the first man. Into traffic again. Just short. What's the ref calling? He's having a look.
Not giving the try anyway, whatever happens.
No. It looks like he'll go back for that penalty. Similarly, offside. Oh, no, hands in the ruck, he said, sorry. Trinity, will they go to the corner, tap and go here, do you think? Looks like we'll be stopping for a minute anyway for some attention to Clayton Milligan.
Yeah, Trinity with 2 maul trials last weekend against City of Armagh, so their maul's functioning very well at the moment, so if I was on the coaching ticket, I'd probably be telling them to kick for the corner here and set up a nice drive.
Shannon with a try back. That's their third try as well, so they'll be chasing down a 4-try bonus point, potentially a double bonus point, or even clawing back the win if Con don't keep them out. The Trinity need to get points from this possession, don't they?
Yeah, they'll be absolutely itching for a try here. Looks like Joan Becca's looking for that tap and go. The big man, 18 carries last weekend.
Moves the ball, McCormick, and then it's passed out the back. Looks like it went back. The ref's giving a knock on. Oh, and that'll be very disappointing for Trinity.
Yeah, one of those you kind of have to say, if you're going to look for a little trick play, tap and go, you got to execute it. Best opportunity of the game by a mile for Trinity, and they've kind of thrown it away there.
It's a big shame. A lot of work went into that, and now a bit more work now for that front row. Cole Kelly now going to have to play a lot of minutes. Jerry Carr always does. Zach Baird now are going to want to make sure they don't give away a penalty, and then the backs have a bit of work to do defending the midfield scrum here. Trinity going 1 deep in the backfield with the 2 wingers on a half. Ballynahinch had gone open and kicked on first phase. Charlie Beckett. He'd have to keep this in now. Ethan Graham putting pressure on. Keeps hold of possession. Right in front of us here in the camera. Dan Barron with a big collision, big carry. And that's stolen. Number 4, Tommy Donnan. Down high man.
In a totally non-biased fashion for myself, I thought Hinch were they've been slow to move away from the Trinity base of the ruck all game, but look, maybe that's my red and black tinted glasses on. Good steal.
That makes that tap and go all the more frustrating.
Yeah, like I was saying, like with a maul that's clearly functioning so well in the league, for Trinity, I can't really see why they wouldn't have opted for it. It seemed like they just got into the 22 and maybe got a bit excited, lacked a bit of composure, and went for the higher risk option. Looks like Captain Diarmuid McCormick is down getting treatment here, maybe looking side to side, maybe a neck strain, something like that. That would be a nightmare if he was coming off. But he'll be well replaced if he does, with Dave Walsh looking like he's warmed up and ready to go on the touchline.
Tell us more about the Leinster training here this week.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. I came down and watched, and it was just pretty surreal to see lads that you've been watching on the TV for the last 10 years coming into College Park to do a training session. Just everything they did with amazing accuracy and intent, and definitely a huge amount of learnings for myself and for the whole team. Just from that one short training session, we learnt a lot.
Was there a player in particular that surprised you or impressed you more than you thought you see on TV up close?
Well, without naming any names, I probably have criticised a few players when they're playing high stake games, but now they're all really amazing to watch up close. So I've been proved wrong by a few of them, we'll say.
Maul set up, dummy maul. Oh, and this time, and that's just a beautiful line by Ballynahinch. Out of nowhere, massive gap through the middle. I'm trying to be disappointed with how they defended it, but it was executed perfectly. Head coach Adam Craig will be happy with that one.
That dummy maul with the receiver popping off to a centre is something that a lot of teams have been doing recently. They step back. Looks like Lunny went up for the ball there, I think.
And then that short line, and just goes out the back to, I think it was
Ethan Graham, was it?
Yeah, Ethan Graham. And when you're coming through at that pace, how do you defend that in the backfield?
Yeah.
Well connected at that point, and then just opens up there inside Coleman. James Dillon tries to get across, but once you get through that first line break, that's kind of game over, isn't it? From that close out.
Looks like Oscar Cawley has come on now for Trinity, replacing Cormac King. The Irish under-20 scrum half will be looking to bring a huge amount of pace to this game and hopefully lift it up a level. Trinity are in a danger zone now. They'll need 2 converted tries minimum to get back into this one.
Conor Rankin got the conversion there as well, taking his tally up to 13 conversions and 3 penalties for the season. And that's a perfect kick. Dan Barron put a bit of pressure on, but well retained by the Ballynahinch men. Making gain line here, Saunderson. His opposite number, Carr, rips it though. Turnover possession here for Trinity. Penalty here. Henchman on the ground, I think it was Bryn. Bryn Ward not releasing the ball. Yeah,
very reluctant to move there from the base of the ruck, slowing down Oscar Cawley, so penalty given.
Theo Kennedy gets us into the 22 here for Trinity. Zach Baird ready to go.
Yeah, we might finally see this Trinity rolling maul, which is, as I've been harping on about for probably too long at this stage, but it's been very good, so looking forward to seeing it.
5-man line out here for Trinity with Aaron Coleman in a +1.
Seen a switch. Looks like Dan Barron has switched into that middle role with McCormick as the back jumper, which is a bit of a shift from earlier on in the game. Middle ball.
Ballynahinch went up. Trinity have got that front. They got the initial punch, but they've been slowed down since. Good maul defence. Oscar Colley looking to move it, and he does on its inside ball. Campbell keeps Trinity on the front foot. Coleman now charging over the gain line.
Coleman's got through a serious amount of work, hasn't he?
Yeah. Jackson with the carry there as well. Penalty for Trinity. Hands on the ground. And looks like the referee's now having that same chat he had with Trinity in the first half now with Ballynahinch.
Yeah, some absolute roars of card from the Trinity coaching box. They seem to be getting frustrated. And we see Hugh Kennedy lining up to kick towards touch, which I'm very glad to see.
Bit of a change of plan here for Trinity. Or potentially a dummy tap and go, who knows?
Yeah, Hinch in the team talk, you never know.
The old Roland O'Gara trick.
Yeah, he's nailed it onto the 5 metre line there, so.
The last thing you want to do there is give up the metre kicking, and it's a lot harder to maul a metre than it is to kick a metre.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like he has put it out to 6. 1-3-2 set up here for Trinity into a spread. Looks like Hinch are staying down this time. Trinity roll off. And looks like Cole Kelly has a chance there. No, just stopped short. Big hit again by Declan Horrocks. Scored a try against Shannon last week. And Cormac, bit of leg drive. Trinity again close. Carr gets latched, pushed over. Cole Kelly getting him close. John Books, oh, so close to getting over. Oscar Colley having a look both sides. Cole Kelly stopped, but makes another yard. Oscar Colley to Hugh Kennedy. Oh, knock on advantage. Maybe the ref hasn't seen it. Nearly getting in the way of Aaron Coleman there as well. Aaron Coleman shoved back. Kevin Jackson keeps hold of it. Donnan with the tackle there.
Probably a bit early to be going for the pick and goes here. They're still about 7 metres out, Trinity.
Coleman picks and go with a bit of tempo. Jake Hart makes up 2 of those 6 metres needed. Trinity a bit more of a gain there. Coleman again, 3rd or 4th carry this sequence. Shrugs off the tackler. Oscar Colley's had to hit that ruck.
Yeah, Trinity need effective support runners. They can't just be relying on single one-out runners here in 22. That won't cut it.
Carr again doing some damage. John Books again with the carry. That man's got through some amount of work.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing his stats. Here goes McCormick.
And it's Allen on the blind side if they can finish it. And stopped. Great tackle by the Ballynahinch man. Carr again. Keeping the ball moving. And Kyle McCall comes in. Looks like the ref's saying it's from the side. Trying to put the pressure on. A little bit of impatience by Ballynahinch, and that's the result.
Yeah, it sounded the same and looked like a bit of a cheap shot, just flying into the ruck there with what seemed like no real purpose, and rightfully goes to the bin. Players down all over the pitch here. That was a seriously intense set there in the Hinch 22. Both teams will be feeling that one. I think after being held up and knocked on over the line earlier in the game, Trinity, they almost seemed a bit apprehensive. There was times where they were half a foot off the line, and maybe a reach would have got there, but they just seem to be almost afraid to make a mistake instead of that want to score.
Trinity go to the corner again this time.
Zach Baird throwing in here.
Gone to the middle. Trinity tried to go down that short side. The roll off. Interestingly, handed off in the middle of the ruck of the maul there, Kevin Jackson. John Bucas again with the carry and a quick tap pick. Oh, and he stopped just short. I'm not sure who that was. But again, incredible defence by Ballynahinch, just refusing to let them over the line. And again, Trinity inches short. Lou McDonough looking threatening, sitting on the front of the pods there. And Trinity are finally over. And that is scrum half Oscar Corley, I believe. I know. We'll have a look again, see who that was.
A few handbags here after the score. Tensions are high in College Park. We've got a real game on our hands now. Let's see who got this one.
Zach Baird.
Brilliant.
Second try of the season, his first one against Clontarf here at College Park on round 1. A lot of work for Trinity to get that 7 points, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was just going to say, scoreboard not looking too bad now, but with, like you said, the amount of work they had to go through to just get that one try was pretty intense, so they're going to have to look to their attacking shape a bit more rather than just brute force to get over the line if they want to get back into this one. Converted by O'Kennedy there.
That's his 5th point of the season.
Hinch taking their time to walk back up here to the halfway line. They must be having some deep conversation about their rugby here.
Or potentially trying to take seconds off the yellow card if you were a cynic, but that wouldn't be me.
No.
James Dillon calls for high from the coach's box. Well, a bit more oomph about Trinity now. Wander up the tempo. King clears it. Longer. He's off.
Yeah, Oscar Coley putting up a good ball there for Trinity, but Hinch seems to have got a penalty now. Wouldn't be surprised if they look for the posts here. 11 points clear. This will put them outside of a 2-score range.
Hinch go to touch and have a line on the 22 where they scored their last try from on first phase. Ethan Graham slicing through after a dummy maul and a short line coming out the back of it.
Yeah, it'll be crucial for Jackson and Coleman to connect here with Baird at the back of the line out. That's where they were cut open the last time. So
Lunny goes up, spills. Zach Baird gets on that one. Try score, and that's a big carry. The Bear Pit enjoyed that one. Ball. Trinity feel like that was slapped out of the Nine's hands as he picked it. John Books. Ball move, Lou McDonough. Carry steps. Nearly a second line break of the game. Flat. Campbell chips it over the top.
Cawley gets after him. Let's see, can he get him down? Yeah, tackled well by Oscar Cawley and John Campbell.
And big territorial gain. Looks like they're going for the held up. No, Hinch get down. So Conor McKee's on for Ballynahinch. Balls come on. Ball's at the ball, threatening to go after our new tent, but I think it's a bit more solid than the last one, so I think it'll take a ball. I don't think the last one would have.
No, definitely not. Super box kick there by McKee, all the way up to 45.
Yeah, massive 40-metre gain, taking all the pressure back off. Five-man line out here. No +1. Oscar Colley. Can't you look at the pass here? We go to the middle. Bradley Lumley gets up there and makes a steal. Good carry.
Good game management here by McKee, just not playing any unnecessary rugby in their own half, seeing as they are up on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Sticks a shorter one up here. Don't know if the ref's going to say that was 10 metres or not. He's given the knock on.
Kevin Jackson almost had to shove the ref out of the way there. That was a bit of a knuckleball up in the air.
Referee certainly not afraid to be in the mix, is he? Especially when those tap and go, or the pick and goes. Nice and involved. We're going to stop a chair. Hugh Kennedy getting looked at on the Trinity side. Water on for the Ballynahinch side.
If needed, Trinity have a replacement 10 who plays his rugby up north. Zach Quirk, formerly of Blackrock College, but has spent a lot of time in the last year and a half up with the Ulster Academy. So he'll be a brilliant addition if needed to come in. He made his return after a year out with the hamstring against Clontarf here in week 1 of the AIL, but he was actually injured again in his first touch with an ankle injury. So he's made a quick recovery from that to be back here for round 5.
Other scores coming in. UCD are now 26-17 up against Young Munster. 2 tries there for UCD and 3 tries for the Cookies. Tarf have gone now up to 35-5 against Armagh, so I think that's their 6th try. And still same score from Ternier, Lansdowne and Shannon Con last we've heard.
I think O'Kennedy is just putting a contact lens in, actually. It doesn't seem like he's injured at all. Kieran Wade, the physio, holding the mirror, doing good work.
A rare breather for the two teams before this scrum, so
yeah, been an intense second half, so they'll be well rested and ready to go.
I think this is maybe John Dixon's first scrum as well, coming on to replace Kyle McCall for the yellow. Wide stance from the tight head. Ball at the back. Oscar Colley moves it. Hits McDonough out the back. Campbell. Trinity on the front foot. Aaron Coleman looking blind, but Trinity go back open. Dan Barron gets smashed. Loose head Jerry Carr with the carry. John McKee putting the pressure on Hugh Kennedy, forcing an earlier pass. And the ref's giving a penalty. Leading with the elbow. That's a penalty I haven't seen.
Oh, I thought the ref had his hand up for a Hinch penalty there. I was very, very confused and upset for a second.
And there, confusion aside, we're now with a Trinity line out inside the 22, and it is getting to that stage now. There's probably 12-13 minutes left. You got to be looking to score here probably if you want to get in.
Yeah, Trinity have brought in Zach Quirk here for Hugh Kennedy, so fresh legs into the back line. He can really dictate a game well. He's a young but experienced player, so he'll know how to help out Trinity and try and unlock that back line. Going all the way to the back here, they hit McCormick.
And they got a good start on there. Excellent maul.
Cawley takes it out. Hits Victor Allen up through the middle.
Oh, and it's stolen. Looks like Grats are going to Zach McCall. Oh, and Trinity be disappointed with that set place move. Everyone knows where they're going to then give up that one.
Yeah.
It's the same move they made the line break when they hit the inside option before in the half line break earlier in the game.
Yeah, John Francis Campbell really dangerous on that inside ball. He comes off his wing looking for work a lot, and a lot of the time he's very successful. But it's just seems the phase afterwards, Trinity seem to be a bit confused and people not knowing where to hit breakdowns, etc. So giving away a turnover penalty.
And we've a try back for Armagh, bringing them up to 12. Game probably out of sight at this stage, but they might be trying to get those last 2 tries to try to get a bonus. Also, Lansdowne has scored a try in Ternier, getting them within bonus point range at this stage. 5 points behind Ternier there, 21-16. 1 try for Lansdowne and 2 tries for Ternier. And we've just got another score update from UCD Young Munster, where that's gone 26-24. The other game being streamed by BF Sports Analysis today that you can catch on BF Sports Analysis YouTube page. Feel free to have both games open if you want to keep an eye on both. And next week's stream we have Lansdowne playing against Shannon on the back pitch in the Aviva Stadium. If you want to tune in for that, if you like, subscribe to BF Sports Analysis YouTube. You'll be able to stay on top of. We're pretty much streaming every week of the AIL season, so it's a good way to stay on top of the AIL and watching and supporting all these brilliant sponsors such as AIB, who are sponsoring Trinity here today, and giving them value for money and just growing the AIL in general. 5-man line out here for Ballynahinch. Go to the front, look to maul. Lucas look to swim. Jerry Carr, the refs called it a tackle. It was a nice little break down the blind side by Hinch. Saunderson got through a lot of work, particularly in that first half. John McKee looks like he's setting up a box kick again. Pressure on. Oh, and it's dropped. That was a super height in that box kick. The rest played the advantage and given it to Ballynahinch. Rather than not let that play out. Disappointed from Trinity.
Yeah, John Campbell just misjudged that one. It was fairly open, but just bounced straight out of the breadbasket, which is, he'll be very annoyed at that.
Con have got another try to get away from Shannon as well. Down in Limerick. McKee going to put this in.
Great hit there from Ballynahinch.
Oh, and Ballynahinch got the shove on here. Still down a man. Drop someone in the back line. They're going to the corner here.
Yeah, like we said in the first half, with the Ballynahinch line out wasn't functioning at all, but we said that, you know, if you have a good scrum, that'll win you games, and it seems to be unfortunately looking that way today. Their scrum has just got them so many opportunities. They've kind of lived in the Trinity half because of that scrum dominance.
6-man +1 into a spread. And they've gone to that back middle, but they've won it this time. Tried to go round on the outside with that maul. And the ref has gone back. Obstruction. I just said the maul finished. Something there for that to happen.
Yeah, it looks like a truck and trailer situation maybe when they peel off and the ball isn't at the front of that peel off pod. It's
there's potentially a disconnection for it to not be a truck and trailer with the penalty, of course. So it must have been a disconnection, and then running back into your own man for an accidental offside obstruction. Potentially, is my guess. Looks like, is that the yellow card back on? It is indeed. No, that's a hooker, yeah. Sorry, so that's Harry McCormick coming on.
Clayton Milligan with a really impressive game, scoring that try early on.
Free kick for Trinity, they'll be happy with that. On a bit of mouth and turns it into a penalty as well. Dangerous situation for Ballynahinch there. They decided to defend the blindside with just a scrum half. And that ball coming over the camera in the tent.
Some of the Trinity pack looking very tired at this stage. There's been only the one sub for Connolly earlier. The rest of them seem to be going the full 80, which is tough work.
Great win. And peel off Aaron Coleman. Gives it off and Trinity on the front foot. Cawley moves it. Ron Beckes on the carry again. Trinity staying on the front foot. Moles move, Zach Quirk keeping Trinity on the front foot.
Brilliant carry there by the young man Kevin Jackson.
He's had a superb game. Is this his first start for Trinity?
I believe so, yeah.
Deputising for Anthony Ryan, of course. On great hands. Trinity getting slightly frustrated. Where Ballynahinch are following the ruck. Zach Baird takes it and Trinity keep the tempo up. Conor McKee with the tackle. Subs come half. Up the back. Oh, and McCormick gets lined up.
Bradley Lunny lined him up really well there.
Yeah. Victor Allen dangerously off his feet there. Jake Hart, two-man tackled.
Trinity not really working their feet into contact at all here. They're just running straight into Ballynahinch, and Hinch are happy to just line them up and smack them back all day. Now, in fairness to the pack, there very few substitutions. There's tired legs, but
Beck keeping it for foot. Louis McDonough, some good footwork. Oscar Colley caught behind. And into touch, and that's a superb defensive session with Ballynahinch. Looking to go quick. Lou McDonough, there's obstruction. Bradley Lumley's had a big impact since he's come on, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been very impressive. He had that massive hit on McCormick there just a few phases ago. Very impressive, and his line-out work has been good as well.
Yeah, he had a steal earlier. And big news in Lakelands, where Lansdowne have just taken the lead and gone 23-21 up against Ternier in Lakelands. Lumley to McKee, move to the back line. Look to attack narrow this time and going back blind. It's closed down. That's Aaron Cairns, who's got a try against Ternier on round one. Zach McCall with the carry. Conor Keys gone for the box kick out in the full though, and that takes a lot of the pressure off Trinity. Five-man line out here for Trinity. Hinch seemingly given the front.
Good stuff from Dan Barron again.
That's a lovely pass from Oscar Hawley from the front of the line out. Oh, and great carry. Charlie Beckett caught behind the line here. Dangerous for Trinity. But well recovered from Campbell and Zach Baird. John Beckett's on the gain line. Quirk moving the ball. Oh, lines just ran wrong. The refs come back for a penalty. I didn't see advantage being called there earlier. Rolling away he's called. Trinity, yeah, there's going to be max 5 minutes left in this match.
Yeah, chasing that losing bonus at this stage realistically.
And that is a huge kick to touch by Zach Quirk. And that's what you got to do. You got to score points. There's no point just sticking it out there and hoping you make line breaks. You got to go score quickly. You got to take the chance of kicking it dead there, I think.
Yeah, Zach Quirk, absolute sniper into the corner there. Zach Baird looking really attentive. He's been sprinting to every line and he's really looking to lift this pack.
To the back.
Great drill. Kevin Jackson up for that ball at the back. Trinity body height's pretty high here. They're not making any ground really. They'll need to shear. Here comes.
And then Cole Kelly puts a bit of weight behind it and it's advantage Trinity. They want to score quickly. Quirk looking to get the crossfield away.
Thought we could have been looking at a potential penalty try there with the Mull rolling that close to the line, but they might have to wait for one more go.
Goes to touch here. Of course, the penalty no use at this stage. Trinity, they need a try even for the losing bonus point if they don't get to catch the two.
Straight up in the middle on Barron.
They shift this and looks like Trinity are over, and they are. Big score for Trinity. When will we see a rushed conversion here? At this stage, Trinity.
Quirk setting the tee down. They must have enough time for a restart because otherwise he'd be dropping this over, I assume.
They'll have a look at this replay here. Quick drop and just sheared off. Aaron Coleman bringing the power, getting through. I'm not sure if that was him finishing the try as well.
If it was, that would be his second try in 2 weekends. Not a bad record.
Score now 15-21. So Trinity within 6. This to put it within 4. 2.5 minutes is what we're hearing from the radio. Zach Quirk has just missed that left. So 6 to go. Trinity need the next conversion if they were to score. 2 minutes left now. 2 minutes is the call from the referee. We're getting a message from the sidelines.
Hinch once again taking their time to come and take this kick.
We have a full-time score from UCD, 26-24. Losing bonus point for young Munsters there.
James Dillon carries well off the kick-off. Trinity looking to go wide here.
Lou McDonough.
Quirk forced to go himself there. Trinity options looking a bit bare here.
Trinity looks like they've decided they're not going to kick the ball at this stage. And they got the penalty. Ballynahinch have gone to only 1 in the backfield now. they're not expecting much kicking from Trinity in this last minute or two. Jerry Carr looks to be in a little bit of trouble here as well.
With no prop replacement available for Jerry Carr, I believe, so this will be crucial here. Looks like it's just a bit of cramp potentially. Hopefully he can just massage that out in the next 30 seconds or so, because he will be desperately needed for Trinity in this last play.
And big news in Lakelands, where Ternier have scored in the last 2 minutes, and it's full time there with no try bonus points there, but Lansdowne taking away the losing bonus points. Ternier and Lansdowne clients of BF Sports Analysis as well as Trinity. So intriguing game there, going down right to the wire. And Lansdowne, unfortunately for them, that's 2 losses in a row. They won't be too happy. Ternier back on track after a bit of a shaky start to block 1.
Yeah, Lansdowne Ternier has been a really big rivalry the last few years. I think they were in the semi-final against each other 2 years ago, and then in the Leinster Senior Cup final against each other in pre-season this year, which Lansdowne ran out winners for. So that's becoming a real rivalry between the two.
Back slightly underthrown by Zach Baird, but it's got there in the end. And the ball's at the back, and Trinity got the march on now. Zach Baird's break, line break. That's a great tackle by McKee to send him back.
Yeah, the scrum half against the hooker, that was an impressive tackle.
Sub scrum half coming on a bit fresher maybe than the hooker playing the 79th minute. Pass a little bit behind McDonough, but he does well to keep it to go forward. Jack Milligan with the tackle there. Yeah, Ballynahinch just with the one man in the backfield now. Oh, and the ball's gone in front, and that's a knock on. And that could be it. And that is it here at College Park. Ballynahinch hold on for another win on the road here in College Park, and devastating for Dublin University, but it'll be a happy bus ride home for Ballynahinch. Some game of rugby we had here, tense to the final moments. Both teams had their different strengths and big changes at half time, and it was a wonderful spectacle of AIL rugby. Fortunately for Trinity coming out on the wrong end of it. Really enjoyable game. 2 quality sides, and Hinch will continue their push on for that top 4, looking to dominate the top half of the table, and Trinity unfortunately are still searching for that first win this season. Fingers crossed it'll come soon. And that's it for us at College Park. Other results in the AIL are 26-24 UCD Young Munster, Tarf 35-17 Armagh, Ternier 24-23 against Lansdowne, and Shannon versus Corkon is 24-43 to Corkon. Both teams getting 4 try bonus points there. Next week we'll be back on BS Sports Analysis YouTube page with Lansdowne playing Shannon on the back pitch of the Aviva Stadium, and we'll be back again in Trinity in the third block of the AIL just before Christmas. Thanks very much for being with us. I've been Bryce Patrick, with Kuna here on the commentary, and wishing you the best for the rest of your Saturday and weekend. Thank you.
to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.